you turn this bitch on? Are you turning the beach on?
How you been though?
Chilling, bro. The same thing as you, bro. Just working. Said I didn't graduate though, but I just been working and shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Working out too.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Just a little bit.
I've been seeing. I seen telling Eli I watched that last the podcast y'all posted on YouTube, and you popped up in the cutoff tee like for a little feature though. His arms was thumping in the video. I seen that.
Working out, that shit, it kind of fun, I ain't gonna lie. Once you get in there for real, it's fun.
It's discipline, it's a lifestyle.
Hey, go to group chat combos, man. My first interview was done on there, bro. Get yours done. You know.
Getting on there again.
Huh?
Getting on there again.
Man, get yours done. You know, the boys are exploding, they blowing up and shit. Get at them,
yeah.
Get at them now. They're gonna start charging motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. Yo, what is good, you guys? Group Chat Convos, episode 15. It's your boy, Tyler Mitchell here. I'm with my boy, Dre, Eli as well. Welcome. Dre, nice to meet you. Yes, nice to have you on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. What is it? Cause how we got Dre on here is because I'm getting started in like photography, videography, that type of stuff for my fitness stuff. So y'all tune in that at Eli Fitzpatrick. But it's like, I just reached out to him one day, asking him tips, trying to pick his brain because he looks like he knows what he's doing. I like the type of content he does and type shit and stuff. And, I was just, I peep, and that's the type of people we want on here, people who are on some shit, actually doing something, trying to do something. So that's why, Dre got on here, and we're going to get into a lot today, man.
Yeah.
Get into a lot.
Welcome.
Anything you want to say, Dre? Introduce yourself.
I want to say appreciate them boys for having me on here. I just want to make sure, too. I'm supposed to be looking at this camera.
Doesn't matter.
That's the main one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure that I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me on here. And let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I say shoot. The first topic that's going nuts, Gun and Thugger.
Yeah.
Or Gunna and Thug.
Yeah.
That shit. What
the
do y'all
YSL.
think about that?
You want to go first?
I mean, honestly, I've seen some stuff like on Twitter about it. I've seen like some posts on IG, but I haven't even really looked into it. Like, I really don't know what is going on exactly.
Yeah, there are like charges being indicted on the whole YSL
56.
gang. Is it 56 members? Or 56 different
charges.
Counts? Wow. I know some of them aren't all being like held on certain counts, but I know that like the 1 through 56, I think everybody has like charge 1, and then I saw this one guy, I think his name was like Quay. I think he went by Quay, and he had like 16 counts against him.
What are the charges? Like, what type of charges?
Everything that's related to like RICO charges, like gang crimes, gang initiated crimes, firearm charges that also hold gang charges. So like they're more felonious, I guess. But yeah, top boss, Young Thug, he was definitely indicted on some charges.
He's still locked up.
He's still locked up.
They were denied bond, him and Gunna, already.
I've seen the mug shots, but like I haven't seen nothing else after that.
Yeah. Another thing, they're trying to get them like really on like their lyrics and everything they're saying.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all saw it, like Metro Boomin. He was on Twitter last night.
I seen his tweet. I just seen that.
Yeah, y'all saw all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what do y'all think about that? Them being able. Do you think they should be able to use lyrics if they're? I mean, like you said, corporations, labels are using that to make millions of dollars off of. But now it's a problem.
I mean, rappers say like they rap about what they really go through and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, we just got to make sure no evidence is there against you. But I hope they can't really use the lyrics together just because I like Gunna. You know?
That's a
I
fact.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know. We'll see how the trial goes and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. For me, man, I mean, I think the First Amendment is a very big thing. You know, like that's the freedom of speech. So we should be able to rap whatever we want to rap and not have it carry such a detrimental weight. You know,
Facts. I think
that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
That's how
Literally.
they've supplied their generational wealth up to this point.
And like he said, they just rap about what they've been through or what they do or
Yeah.
what they're doing. Shout out to that boy.
Shout out to that boy,
Just had
Malik.
Steezy walk through. I don't know if he'll get in the frame. But we just had Steezy. Hell yeah.
Malik, what's up, brother?
But yeah, and one of the things that comes to my mind, I don't know, like I watched this one Snoop Dogg interview one time, and he was just like I think people really undervalue the power of your words. Like
Yeah.
people really don't take into account like the things really like you speak everything you do into existence. At least I do.
Yeah.
I'm really big on that. And Snoop Dogg had an interview one time, and he said one of the first times he really saw his words come to life was when he was sitting there rapping about murder and all that stuff. And then 3 years later, he's on trial for a murder charge.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's crazy.
Speaked it into fruition.
Just like the baby's always talking like this and that.
Yup.
Like, he proves it. I guess he actually raps about what he actually
Yeah.
went through and things like that.
Speaking of the baby, did you hear about that murder charge he got recently?
Another one?
Another one.
Talking about the one at Walmart?
No, another one.
Another one.
I haven't seen that.
He-
Is this the one where like dudes pulled up? Nah, I actually haven't heard. I heard he shot somebody on his mansion.
Yeah.
On the property.
Yeah.
Oh, died?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he died.
Crazy.
Nah, I didn't know that. I didn't know he died. I heard like the 911 call and bro was in the background like screaming out for help.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Crazy.
one.
I mean, R.I.P. Like that's like.
Yeah.
The baby don't play.
He doesn't at all.
But at the same time, I don't know why people try him either. So like, I feel like that's one rapper where he actually backs up what he's talking about. So why
Yeah.
try him?
Why try him at all?
That's a
I
fact.
wouldn't.
Did you see what was news to me, which I didn't even know, is like YSL actually has like a LLC. Like literally, I didn't know that.
I mean, I think, isn't that how they sell their
I
merchandise?
feel like you have to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know that. Like they're actually like valid as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're saying they're a gang and all this stuff is, like you said, it'll be interesting once it all goes to trial,
Yeah.
all that stuff. But
Eli had a cool screenshot that he sent us in the group chat of different like record labels and like their gang names, and like it was like YFN Lucci had his YFN gang, and I don't know if NBA YoungBoy was on there, but he has his own gang, and
yeah,
obviously YSL as
Lil
well,
Baby
but
was on there.
Lil Baby was on
like
there,
Playboy
4PF,
Cardi,
42 gang with
all
42
all those
Doug.
rappers out of Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Migos haven't popped up in anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, but it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And it's,
Oh, bro.
yeah,
I think
Yeah.
innocent until proven guilty. So
that's
Yeah.
true. I just look at it like, bro, they said they had evidence dating back from 2013.
they
Yeah.
always say they got evidence. Like it's always like a
That's
big
true.
thing until it gets
That's
taken to
true.
trial, and then we see what happens.
exactly.
That's very true.
And see who actually snitches and how much more evidence they can build up before the case.
With all the stuff they're saying there's like 3 murders that Thug was involved in. Like not actually like he did it, but he like called the shot.
He
pretty
condoned
much.
it.
Yeah. So they're trying to pin 3 of those on him. And one of the things is he apparently in like 2018 or something. This is where I feel he's a freaking idiot, because he posted on Instagram, he's like, I didn't have nothing to do with, or I didn't do anything with the body, but I had something to do with it. Like he literally just posted a video
Have a
saying
video of
that.
him saying that?
Yes, he posted it on his Instagram. Like this was like in 2018, 2017.
Well, they definitely gonna use that against him.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Definitely for something.
But yeah, all that shit will be definitely interesting once it goes to trial. But I really don't see him getting off unless they just start snitching.
Yeah, snitching.
That's really the way anyone gets off a RICO charge.
exactly.
You know what I mean? It would be crazy to see. But hopefully they get through it. They do their thing, because they make hell of some music.
Bangers,
you
man.
know
They're
what I
classic.
mean?
Gunna too. I love Gunna. He's a vibe.
Staying on music for a little bit. There's a big night tonight. Y'all
Yeah, it
fans of
is.
Kendrick?
Of course. I was just gonna
Fans
bring
of
that up, man.
Or is that video? You seen the video?
I did
Yes.
see this video.
Insane. I just seen like some people had some hate comments towards it just because he's using some faces like people who've passed like Nipsey.
Yeah.
But how'd y'all feel about it? Y'all like it?
I thought it was powerful, man.
I
I thought
Same message I got.
it was so like informative. His lyrics had a deeper meaning. Just everything all together as a video. It complimented who Kendrick is, and I'm excited for this album tonight.
Yeah, as far as the video, like I get what you said, like that was my literally not my first reaction, but like damn, I know some people are gonna say something using Nip.
Yeah.
And they're like, but I feel like Kendrick is the type of person to where I might be completely wrong, I don't know, but to where he would probably reach out to the family and be like, yo, can I do this? And get this complete say so to do something like that. You know what I mean? Especially Kobe, Nipsey, all them. But yeah. Like I said, that was very powerful, you know. And then after like the hype died down, after a couple of days, I went and watched it again and actually like analyzed the lyrics and what he was saying, because it's like him like rapping through their perspective,
on some of the lyrics.
Yeah, so it's like it's art at its purest form.
Yeah,
I think it's
I still
beautiful.
need to like go back and actually listen to the lyrics really good, because from my perspective, I'm just looking at it like art, like he's saying. I'm looking at these transitions with the face, and I'm like, how's he doing this?
Yeah.
These type of effects, man. Insane.
Yeah.
Things you can do with the camera nowadays.
So fluid too.
And I mean,
transition.
I'll ask you that, and I mean, we're gonna get into that obviously on this, but being a videographer and doing shit like that, what did you think of that? Like,
that's what I'm saying. I thought it was insane. Like, it's somewhat a basic video because he's just standing behind a backdrop the whole time, but then you have the clean transitions. So I'm looking at the transitions. It's like you don't even see any like distortion between the switches and the faces or nothing. It's just clean. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I really don't understand how they do that, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of scary how someone could just have your face.
You know what I'm saying? And it looks so natural, so real.
natural.
Yeah.
Them talking and blinking and
Someone could literally just put a video out there and pretend to be you one day and like
that would, yeah.
everybody would think it's
Literally, it's like
thought.
phone in the wrong hands,
yeah.
But yeah, man, we'll get into that, like your videography, photography, and stuff. Like, how's that? You have a little business or anything you do, or I'll let you speak on that.
It's fun, man. You want me to start like where it started, or
Yeah, absolutely, please. Yeah.
Well, basically, the videography, photography stuff was just I was just a broke college student, like plain and simple, like that. And honestly, I didn't get my first real job until I was in college. So then, kind of having
You go UNCC?
Well, I graduated in December.
Word, props to that.
Appreciate that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But yeah, so freshman year, whatever, got my first job, and then kind of balancing school. Well, the job, I was like, bro, this sucks. Like, this honestly sucks. Like clocking in every single day and having to do this, and not like days whenever you really can't make the shift. I just can't call out whenever I really feel like it, you know what I'm saying? So then I kind of just decided to get a camera.
Yeah.
Once I got a camera, I'll just shoot my friends for fun, and then one of my friends was kind of like, why don't you just try to make some money off of this? So
Facts.
try to make some money, end up making the same amount that I'm making with my part-time job. So like I'm in school, why not quit this part-time job? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not just make that money doing photography and stuff like that? So it's been a fun journey, but honestly, I feel like I wasn't taking it seriously until probably this year, or whenever like COVID kind of happened. You're at home thinking about certain things to do and stuff like that. So
Hell yeah,
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
So what's probably your most fun shoots or the ones you enjoy the most? Because like for me, like I said, I'm just like slowly getting integrated into that, and I just recently shot a wedding, and I didn't think I'd like it,
weddings
but
is good money.
wedding it is,
Good money.
and it's like. I was so nervous before. Like you can even ask them. Like in the group chat, I was just spazzing on everybody.
Yeah.
Like the day before, I was just so nervous because you're trying to capture these moments that they want to cherish forever. At least that's how I look at it and how I attack it. And it's like it's nerve wracking, but it's like I got there. I'm just snapping pictures there, and it's just a good energy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like the aurora, everything. It was amazing.
It's crazy how you brought that up because I actually had a friend reached out recently and they were like, can I do their wedding? And I declined it just because I feel like that's so much pressure to your moment. And I'm thinking like, I don't know if I got the skills for that, you know what I'm thinking?
Bro, don't do that. Don't question yourself.
Find the option, but it's just like, weddings is a big thing. Weddings can be really good money. You just got to be able to like capture that moment. Like,
Yeah.
It's a big moment for the two individuals.
A lifetime of an opportunity. It's something that it changes your whole life. Yeah,
so it's like, if How far do you want to take the photography stuff now? Since you're into it, rolling a little bit.
I don't even know, man. At first, it was kind of just like to make money, and then it was like.
Because I see you're doing the fitness stuff too. Not to cut
Yeah.
you off, like you're doing the fitness stuff too.
So it was because I did my degree in exercise science, so I was doing
Word.
fitness stuff in general, and then I was like, why not take basically my two passions, fitness and videography, photography, and put them together, and I kind of got connected through some fitness people up there. I'll just reach out to people like athletes on campus, mainly track athletes, reached out to me and stuff like that, and then started filming them, doing some pics, videos with them. Their friends see it.
Facts.
Go do some stuff for them. Their friends see, and that's kind of how things got rolling. So basically, I do want to launch it off with like specifically in the fitness industry. Like for example, OBJ, he has I don't know if you've seen like his Instagram. If you look at his Instagram, he has one photographer and videographer that does like all his stuff. So the goal ultimately would be like get connected with some athlete or something, and they hire me as like their go-to photographer.
Hell yeah.
Photographer.
Facts.
I'm the one who runs their page and stuff like that. That would be dope.
Yeah.
That's crazy bringing up like OBJ and sports because it's like I was thinking yesterday, like sort of like almost along the lines of like, you know, you clocking into a job every day, like you don't want to do that. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get my personal trainer certification, do some stuff.
I'm doing that right now.
Facts, literally. Who you doing it with?
NASM, the NASM.
And I'm doing ISA.
Okay,
I'm doing that one.
That's kind of harder, like low.
Yeah. That shit is hard. But yeah, I'm doing that, and it's just, you know, just trying to be my own boss. But anyways, it's like I was literally watching the playoff game last night. I forgot the Celtics and Bucks, yeah. And it's like they just.
I'm a Boston fan.
You a Boston fan? We definitely get into that. We definitely get into that. But it's like, you know, you see all those photographers like just sitting there like courtside. It's like it has to be amazing just to literally sit there and just shoot pictures and videos all night long, and then it's like you just have to go through them and pick the best ones, and it's like, bro, that shit would be amazing.
Amazing, bro. Just to have that experience, just being around pro athletes. Really.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that dude sitting at the court or whatever, but I do want like that connect with a few athletes to just shoot content specifically for them, because I feel like nowadays it's all about like reels and stuff. Instagram, I'd rather see some videos and pictures. Honestly,
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Like I always tell people, why post basic pictures? Pictures been around forever.
Yeah.
That's
Videos
true.
is where it's at. That's how I see
It's time to mix it up some.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
It is. And so I'll pivot off of that. So how do you like view Instagram now? Because I feel like Instagram is completely different from how it was when we were like in high school.
Yeah.
You know, it's completely different. And we've talked about this on previous podcasts, which y'all should tune into. It's like I look at Instagram now, me personally, like a way to make money. Like you should find a way to brand yourself on it. If you're still just taking pictures because you went on a family vacation, you're using it wrong. You know what I mean?
Nah, I definitely see like that. Like I honestly feel like I wouldn't even have Instagram anymore unless I'm just using it for like business purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reach out and network with people, because I don't feel the need to post like, you know, like back in the day, high school, you post like OOTD pics, like outfit of the day.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do that anymore. I don't really care about. I mean, unless like you're doing like
Kicks
fashion
of the
and stuff
day.
like that. Yeah, kicks of the day.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Unless like you're kind of posting some fashion stuff or something towards your brand, I don't really care to see it anymore.
Yeah.
That stuff has been around forever now.
Forever.
That's
Gotta
facts.
branch off, do something different.
Yeah.
Basically. And the only thing I don't kind of like about Reels now is just the fact that it's taking kind of like the same TikTok trends. Or TikTok trends,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like Vine and stuff. Where I feel like Vine was different because everybody was creative and kind of did their own thing.
Yeah.
Where TikTok and Reels is kind of a lot of people just kind of doing the same thing just because it'll trend.
Yeah.
It's gonna trend. It's gonna get you the views, but there's not a lot of variety in it.
Yeah.
How do you feel
Facts.
Instagram has helped Stony Mountain? Shout out to Stony Mountain.
I heard about that. In the,
Yeah, man.
That's your brand?
That's my brand. Stony Mountain. Shout out Stony Mountain. Yeah, Stony Mountain has been it's been awesome through Instagram. That platform has engaged us with a couple hundred people worth, you know. Our site has had a couple hundred visits, many purchases. But yeah, like Instagram is one of those things that like if you use it properly, and we try not to like just like post a lot of like our stuff, you know. So like we really try to take into consideration that like, okay, we have a festival coming up, let's get some videos together and then throw up a reel. Or, you know, we have an event coming up, let's try to get like some t-shirts, pictures, and like, you know, of us like setting it up for that event. So yeah, we just try to really keep it together, keep it clean, and yeah. Shout out Instagram. Instagram really does help.
Yeah, no cap. I feel like especially for businessing, marketing, whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Is there places like, because I know like me personally, like I want to just take pictures of certain places. Is there any places like that you have in your head where you just want to capture?
You just talking about like taking photography of like different locations.
Yeah.
Or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess like one of my dream spots to go to is like Greece. I would love
Greece.
to take some pictures out there, like Greek islands. Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That'd be dope.
Islands in general. I'm Jamaican, so
Me too.
Word.
I do know you're Jamaican actually.
Yeah.
I seen like your brother used to post pictures when you went to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Like that. So yeah, the islands, that would be like the ideal spots. Maybe even like Japan and stuff like that with all the colors they have on the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Definitely. That'd be fire. But yeah, I just feel like, especially like even clothing brand, fitness, photography, everyone, it's just like the industry is just so like, it's so many people in it.
Saturated.
Yeah, you really have to stand out.
Have to.
I guess I'll ask both of y'all. Both of y'all can answer. It's like, what's something y'all try to do to try to stand out or thought of? Or
I try to
anything?
stay ahead of like current trends. Make a certain trend. Make a niche of like either clothing items that you like that you think people will kind of gravitate towards that they're not wearing. Yeah, just being different, being unique, adding your own creative touch to every single thing. Make sure a lot of eyes see a product and agree or disagree with it or give you their opinion on it, and really let that flow. You know, I think people just, like you guys were saying, like sticking to the norm, letting culture oversaturate. But there are a lot of outliers that are good, that do good work in the fashion industry. So you just gotta find that brand, find that idea that you like, that you gravitate towards. So that's how I keep it.
Hell yeah.
Ahead of the curve.
Especially about the part about like finding your niche, just because I feel like you can just easily do the trends and then that video will blow up, but then are people actually going to follow you for the content that you're like posting out there? They're not going to follow you. That one video is going to blow up, and then they're not really going to care about whatever other videos you have.
Exactly.
So it is way harder to do that, to stick with that specific thing, but at the end of the day, I think now with social media and stuff, it's more, I like to say before it was like quality over quantity, but I feel like it's definitely a blend now where it's like way more quantity.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Content. It's crazy because I feel like the videos I put some like the most effort in, they flop. Like,
Bro, it's crazy. Then you just do one, you're like, you know what, I'll just post it. It's like,
bruh.
it starts going a little bit crazy. You're like,
Yeah.
I throw in some clean edits, think I'm doing really good, throw that, and then it'll just flop. And then I do like a video with no cuts, just like raw little footage, and like, damn, like just
yeah, it is just like a 6-second video, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like,
no sense to me. So I don't really understand the algorithm, but I guess I just accept it.
yeah, you
It is what
just
it is.
try to
Yeah.
make your best work. Yeah, it's crazy you say that, like, you know, as far as like just blowing up and all this stuff. And like, I'm not saying I've reached that point at all, but it's like there was a certain point, I was getting a lot of traction on like these little jokes I was doing on TikTok. And then one even got up to like 1.6 million. I mean, it's still up there, but it's like, I could have easily just kept running with that. But then I like really sat back. I was like, this isn't like what I want to be known for, like type shit. You know, I don't want to be known as a motherfucker. Which I mean, there's no problem, you know, to each his own. Just me personally, you know, I don't want to be known as a motherfucker that just makes jokes, you know, or just like I want to be known for fitness content. I want to be known in that alley, you know. And like, I guess how I try to stay unique and personal. I mean, y'all know 1%.
Yeah.
You know, 1% better every day. I try to say that. It's something that I live by, you know. So it's just like, I say that after every single post. Everything I do is 1%.
1% better, baby.
1% better each day.
It's just a hard journey that you got to stick with, bro.
It
And I just
is.
feel like at some point, even if one doesn't work out, just at the same time, just don't be afraid to try new things, really. I feel like I
Facts.
switched up so many times in the photography world. It's just like doing regular portraits and switching over to fitness. You just got to try new things out, because at the same time, we're young, so you try new things out, figure out what exactly it is that you do want to stick with and do. So.
Yeah, and it's crazy, you know, like you said, we were talking about athletes earlier and even clothing brands. Like, I found this one clothing brand who this dude is like he's low key as fuck. He only has like 4,500 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
But if you go to like Jamar Chase's page, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, like they all wear his like graphic tees. Like pretty much any graphic tee you see an NFL player like has on, it's like he most likely did it. But he does like one of ones type shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like he isn't even like really like pop per se, but he has every connection he probably needs. Like, you know, he's set, you know what I mean?
I've noticed that a lot lately, too. It's kind of just like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, or even me, too, we look at followers and compare it to, like, dollars, for example.
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro.
Followers, and that means dollars. But, like, this trainer that I work with, kind of like he was talking to me and stuff like that. Let's say you have 100 followers, right? 50 of these people are your clients. You're making good money. Like, you have 50 people who are actually dedicated.
That's a fact,
yeah.
Those followers really don't mean anything
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Have those people who chase those followers, but at the end of the day, like, I'm really not trying to chase the followers.
I'm trying to have loyal supporters.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
That's the most important thing. That's what I try to tell people that like ask me like what I think is like important or what's crucial is that like, is having like a true following fan base. Like if you have that, bro, it's crazy how many people will literally like not even just buy your shit, but like listen and support you.
Yeah.
And which is the most important thing. Why start something? Why have a creative mindset or an idea and, you know, people don't support it? Doesn't make sense. It's not viable. I'd rather have 5 loyal people than 50 loyal people.
Exactly.
Or
People who
than 50 people that aren't interacting with me. Excuse me. But
that's a fact. And you said, I mean, me and you were talking and you brought it up perfectly. And it really made me take a step back. And because, you know, we got our last video, or not our last one. We're still having problems with that. Anais, if you watch this and this is up here, we're getting your video out there.
yeah, we are.
God. But you know, the video before that, it was really like one of our first like really edited, put together videos, and we really worked hard on it and got it out there. You know, where like me, Cristo, and a couple of us in the group chat were watching it. Like, oh, it's at 140. Oh, it's at 150. It's at 155. You know, we're just saying it, and like Tyler's like, yeah, I mean, y'all were saying that, but it's like, followers and likes are gonna come with content, you know. Exactly. As long as we just stay focused on the content and keep getting the videos better and the guests and just if we check everything else off, all that's gonna come naturally, which it should. You know, it made me take a step back and realize that, you know.
Kind of trusting the process, you know.
Literally.
Definitely a process for sure.
What's probably one of the hardest things you've encountered on your like journey of videography and photography and just like a real like road bump you came into?
I would say kind of like what we touched on before, where it's just not just being creative, but sticking with exactly like what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get in that pattern of like, okay, you pushed out 10 videos of exactly what you want to do, and the numbers might not look as good, and then you decide to like do something that's trending or whatever, and you see the numbers like fly up with that, and you're like, am I going in the wrong direction here? Do I just need to do like the trends and stuff like that? But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm not really having fun doing those things. So
I feel you.
It's kind of just being content with the content that you're putting out. Are you happy doing the content that you're putting out? And people always say at the end of the day that is what really matters, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. But nah, that is really what matters, that you actually like putting out the content that you are putting out, you know?
Facts.
And I have a question for you, because it seems like you said, you touched on it earlier where, you know, you were working, then you just realized like this shit's not for me. Like, you know, it's like, so what made you realize like, or not what made you realize, but like how, I guess like, because like we all have that same mindset too. Like explain how like your mindset to where it's just, or how important it is to you, to like really do something in your life that like you genuinely want to do for the rest of your life. How important that is to find that and such.
I just feel like I'd rather chase what I really want to like do than just do anything else in the world. Like
it's a fact.
That's honestly you just got to chase after your passions, especially in your 20s. Why not just take that risk right now? Like they always say that I have no crazy responsibilities. I don't have no kids. I don't have no mom to deal with. Nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, at the end of the day, the only goals I really have is just like at first it was school. Like school was in the way, not in the way necessarily, but school was that chapter in my life. Now the next chapter is just chase your goals. You work your 9 to 5, whatever. Like they always say, work your 9 to 5, fund your job that you trying to do your passion, you're trying to chase, but literally, I think that's what it is. It's just kind of taking that money, applying it to whatever you're trying to do, and chase those goals right now while you can, because who knows what doors can present themselves. Because if you don't chase it now, it's going to be way harder when you're in your 30s and you might have more responsibilities and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I'd rather at least try to chase it now and then possibly fail than not chase it at all.
Yep, I agree with that.
Bro, I love that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What do you think about that? Like how important it is to really just do something that makes you happy in life instead of just go to a job that you hate for 8 hours a day.
Piggybacking on you, working that 9 to 5 and supporting what you like at a young age is crucial. You know, I think that's what really sets up a good brand, a good business, a good young hustler. You know, the younger you start at, the more veteran you are to the whatever experience you're trying to do, you know, and whatever field or whatever you want to do. It's the sooner you start, the better, you know. The more mature you are, just everything. Sooner the better.
Yeah. Like I was talking to my mom, like when I was telling her, like, yeah, I'm a try to get my personal trainer certification and probably real estate license after that and all this stuff. And it's like first question probably because I work at the hospital currently. And I mean, it's a nice little job. I could easily work my way up, go to school, get a degree, and, you know, just keep climbing the ladder. And it's like, she's like, what's wrong with the hospital? I was just like, it's not something I want to do for fucking 40 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to show up here every single day. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know,
tell you something?
Dude, go ahead.
Today there was one of my coworkers. She's a anesthesiologist.
That's big money.
Yeah, that's big money. She's been working. She's like 50 something, maybe in her 50s, late 40s. She's been at the hospital since she was 17. I just couldn't do it.
How old is she?
Late 40s, early 50s.
Jesus.
You know what's funny though? It's like when I talk to people who've like what you're saying, like been in the hospital for years, or whatever. Whenever I ask them for like advice now, they even say like they wish they would have took that risk.
Yeah.
They're telling me the same thing. Like they didn't take that risk. They just stuck with the regular, normal pattern.
Yeah.
I feel like you can always go back and do that. You know, you can go back to the hospital like 30 or something.
Yeah.
The hospital's always going to be there.
Yeah.
For sure, so.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's just and it's
she's
like
she's never worked anywhere outside of the hospital.
Does she seem happy?
She seems content.
Content.
She thinks it's interesting that people switch jobs and fields, and she's just been in the medical field her whole life.
Yeah.
Working her way up, still going through school. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
And like I support that, but for me personally, I just think that's like being too complacent and you not trying something unless she has other things that she's done at the hospital.
I mean, if that's her passion, it's her passion.
Yeah, for real. That's her passion.
You know?
Yeah, to each his own. But yeah.
But it's like for me, and I mean, I won't speak for y'all, but I mean, I'm sure y'all fall in this category too. It's like I could easily just, I mean, you two, you work at the hospital. We could easily just do this shit the next 40 years or however long and then take retirement, whatever. But it's just, I look at it like I can give so much more to the world. Really. For real. You know, I can do so much more. You know I can, you know. And that's really how I look at it. It's like, I'm supposed to do more than just come here 40 hours a week and leave.
And get a paycheck every 2 weeks.
Yeah. And I look at that too as like there's more to life than that. Yeah. Just going to work, like you said, collect a paycheck every 2 weeks, go out and have fun on a weekend. And I mean, like we've talked about too, it's to each his own. That might be someone's life. But like for me, I view life as being able to, if we want to go catch the Golden State and Grizzlies game in 2 days, we look at our phones, buy tickets, hop on a plane, and get out there. Yeah, like literally, and then go to the game, and then fly back to North Carolina and shoot a podcast. Yeah, like literally, that's how I see my life, and that's how I want it. Yeah,
and that falls in within us being or having us to shoot for a podcast. Bring all of our podcast equipment.
Yeah, literally,
knock 2 birds out with 1 stone at a different view. You know, just keeping ahead of the pace.
Yeah,
for real.
Like life is an adventure, man.
Yeah.
You gotta live it. Gotta live. How do you view it? You know, because we're all around the same age. How old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22. Yeah, I turned 22 in August. You're.
I turned 21.
You're a baby.
I turned 21 next month.
Hey, damn. Well, yeah, man. Life is just precious to me. Honestly, it's like you gotta make the most of it. You're only here once.
Exactly. You never know when you're gonna go, so just take advantage of the opportunity that you have in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess I'll ask you this, pick your head a little bit. What's something that like keeps you going when you get frustrated over a video or a photo you can't get right, or you're just getting frustrated, you want to quit or something? What's one of the things that just keeps you sane and keeps you going?
Honestly, I feel like I really don't even get frustrated like that, man.
Really? That's good.
I don't think I get frustrated just because I am somewhat like perfectionist. I have like an idea of how I want something to come out. By the end of the day, like I said with the quantity type thing nowadays, it's kind of just like you just gotta be satisfied with whatever you put out there. Like you just gotta make it. Just say, okay, I'm about to put this out. If it doesn't do good, I'll try something different next time. But try to not get too frustrated, because if I'm gonna get frustrated, it's gonna be like 30 days out of the month. Really,
Yeah.
I'm trying to put out like a lot of content. I'm not trying to be upset.
Facts.
Every
That's
single
good.
day, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So just, of course, there is days whenever you might get frustrated because you make a video or something that you think will do good, and then it doesn't come out the way you want it, or people don't react how you want them to react. But at the end of the day, you just gotta sleep it off and move on to the next thing.
That's
Yeah.
good, bro.
Next
I love you
24.
have that mindset. That's mature as fuck.
Yeah.
Do you meditate?
I did a while back, but like I need to get back into it because I definitely feel the difference.
Yeah,
Bro, I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I feel different because I'm definitely feel like I'm way more in my head more when I don't. It's like kind of just like taking. I seen something where it's like you don't even have to meditate for like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Like sometimes it could be like a minute. Like you're in the grocery store, you're standing in the line to check out. Just take a minute, like take a breath. You're frustrated in that moment, like yo, I'm just trying to get out of here. Take a moment. Do that 1 minute.
Literally.
That helps.
Yeah.
In traffic.
Exactly, bro. Like you just want to blank. You in that moment, you're just like frustrated, and like it's like I feel like meditation helps you kind of realize your current state.
That's a
you're in or whatever.
fact.
So just in that moment, you realize, oh, yo, I'm frustrated, but like, what am I complaining for right now? I have money to buy my groceries right now. I'm about to go home, cook my meal. Like,
Yep.
what am I complaining for? So
That's a fact. It's what keeps me sane. At least, I mean, fucking one thing that's kept me sane recently is like where you're at now is exactly where you're supposed to be. No matter what, no matter what's going on, car just gets wrecked or something. Hopefully, that doesn't happen. Is there any wood in here? Hopefully, I don't happen. But it's like whatever happens, it's supposed to happen. Exactly. I mean, before you even walked in here, I forgot the fucking phone stand to put the phone up so we could record.
Yeah.
So it's like. Yeah, you're gonna make it work.
See some of my setups for some of my videos. It's so ghetto.
But they work.
People in the gym just looking at me like I'm just like, yeah, I know it's ghetto, bro. Just let it be.
Oh, that's a great
Water
question,
bottle set up, like,
bro.
crazy stuff.
That's a great question. I want to ask you because obviously I've been through it. Cristo's been through it, but it's like, did it take you a lot to get out of like, if I set my phone up or in the gym and stuff, people are gonna be looking at me because like that's a fear for a lot of people. That's why a lot of people maybe don't shoot content in the gym. So what would you say to that?
It definitely took me a while to get out my shell, bro.
It
because,
did.
like, especially like I used to want to make YouTube videos, and I used to like take my stuff to wherever I'm going. I was too shy to even like talking to the camera or anything. So I'm like, how am I gonna film content? And what made it easier was kind of at first, I just started going with some of my friends. So if my friends are with me, they might not even be in the video, but they're just like, we're just in a little group together. It's like 2 of us, 3 of us. It just feels way more comfortable. And it got to the point where even on days when I didn't feel like shooting because I felt like too nervous or shy or whatever, I would basically have the mindset where I brought my camera every single day. And then it would sometimes be like mid-workout, I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to go grab it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's there with me because there's some workouts when I'm working out, I'm just like, dang, I wish I would have brought it, but I didn't bring it.
Yeah.
So just bringing it every single time kind of got me to that mindset where like, all right, I'm bringing it out. And then I bring it out, and it's just like, you know what, I don't care what people think. And then when it got to the mentality, it's like, I don't care what people think. People actually see you, and they're actually like supportive of it. Like, yo, what you filming for?
Yeah.
Or like, yo, I've been trying, like, they'll talk to you, like, yo, I've been trying to get into content too. We have this conversation, they'll be like, I'm too shy to do it. Like, you actually, more people are going to support you actually than hate on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
So,
It's like for me, not to cut you off. It's like for me and Cristo, because we be recording. It happens a lot, doesn't it? I mean, you can speak to it. Like we'll pull out our phones and stuff, and like people will make sure they'll like be like, oh, if I was in the way, I apologize. Like people will like try to get out of it. Like it's like
it's much more normalized kind of.
it is. It is
like
nowadays.
Everybody's recording, but you go to the gym, you might see one other person with a tripod, or at least people just know like there's TikTok or whatever.
Yeah,
out
be
there.
like, oh,
They
he's
know
just
you might be
shooting.
filming for something.
Yeah.
they don't really care. They're not too pressed about it. You shouldn't be too pressed about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I definitely had to get out of my shell doing that. Like, because I was a person who's like, I'm not gonna set my phone up and do that. You know,
I
I'm
look
here to work out.
stupid.
Yeah,
I look stupid.
So it's like, you know,
the phone was the easier part. Like bringing the camera was. Just
the
like,
camera is harder. The camera is harder.
Setup and stuff. Like I'm saying with a phone, I don't have a setup like this. Like I'll just put it up with a water bottle, and like some people are looking, I'll just like put my head to the side. Just play it off all smooth, but yeah.
Yeah, I've just recently started bringing the camera out, but it's like whenever I knew I wanted, like, you know, I want to get this video on the camera. It's like I'll go to the gym at like 1 a.m. No one's in there. Yeah, I'll make sure I get like a little nap in, you know, before I go. But yeah, I'll just go. And I guess another question, which I've realized while also shooting fitness content and stuff, trying to get videos, it's I'll just talk from my personal experience. So it's like, are you ever working out and it's like, and you're trying to set the camera up, then you're getting too focused on the camera. It's like I shouldn't even be worried about this right now. I should be worried about the workout because that's the most important.
I don't want to reveal everything to everybody to know, but like, sometimes, bro, like I work out in the morning, I go back to the gym again at the end of the day just to record like the clips, just to be in there. Like that's not even my actual workout, just because you can't stay focused all the time, like.
Bro, yes, bro.
If you're trying to record, bro, I'll be in the gym for like 2.5 hours. I don't have time to be in the gym for like 2.5 hours to be recording. Then you look back at it, you're like, oh, geez, the angle's messed up. Then you got to like go back, do that set again. Then like your routine is messed up, and it drags on. Like you can't. It's hard.
Really, bro.
It is hard. It's way easier maybe if you had like somebody there with you, maybe to hold the camera for you or something. But yeah, you can easily get distracted. Or
Definitely.
I feel like you're doing something just for the camera too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I work out with this one dude, and he really helps me, gives me a lot of pointers. But like, I just posted a video like just a basic little shoulder exercise, and then I posted that in the morning, probably around 10. Then I was working out with him at noon. He was like, "You just work out shoulder," because we were working out chest. He's like, "You just worked out shoulders?" I was like, "Nah, that was just a video." Like, I just had to just shoot that video. Yeah, you do. It's really, you have to, because
wait until the end of your workout.
Yeah.
Do your workout in the very end, which is the best time too, because you already have that little
Yo.
hand, but you have your pump, and then just record at the end because it's hard to stay focused.
Yeah. I'll ask you this because I was talking to a girl, and she was like, you know, we just got talking, we were chopping it up a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I actually do photography on the side, or blah, blah, blah. She was like, oh, because you get some pictures of me, blah, blah. Has photography helped you get in there at all, or secured any numbers or anything?
Girls love
Does that help?
But I'll tell you one thing, I don't do anything for free. Like
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm not doing anything for free. That's like, you give me just like a free like 5, 6 pictures or whatever. It's just like
nah.
At first, it was like that. At first, of course, you meet some girl and like she want to hang out or something because you taking pictures and stuff. But then it got to the point where like I'm shooting so many girls now. It's just like not even in my head. No.
Yeah.
It's too many people I'm shooting at this point.
Yeah.
But nah, of course that would pop up. Anybody would try to take advantage of that opportunity. Girls love pictures.
Yeah,
They love
At the end of the day, they love it for IG. So
They love them.
That's fact.
But so you say you were a Celtics fan?
yes,
Wait,
we're not even on yesterday's game.
I think y'all wanted to lose that on purpose. Ain't no way.
That's crazy.
I don't know why Smart had the ball in his hands so many times because like Tatum is a player who lives with that Kobe mentality, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He should be calling for that, but the best player needs to have the ball.
I heard he was supposed to have the ball in his hands. They were like, Marcus Smart was like, that's why he was so like, I guess nonchalant with the ball when he lost it, because he's like, I'm not supposed to have the ball.
I'm not even saying when he lost it, even the play before when he got blocked, like.
No, that was you know what that was? That was fucking that was, what's his name? Holiday. That was him saying, I'm defensive player of the year. That's what that is.
I just don't even know where the ball even touched Smart's hand. That's
I feel you.
Just inbounded to Tatum. Like, you look at Kobe highlights, LeBron highlights. They're getting the ball right when it's inbounded to start the play. Either they're going to make the shot or make
a
pass.
play.
Yeah.
Let them do one of those, but don't. I mean, I like Smart for his defense and stuff, but I feel like a lot of times he kind of feels like he's underappreciated. He wants to be that star player. He wants to be that top guy, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's always been Boston's problem. Really, we have a lot of upcoming good players, and it's like who wants to be the face of the team. I feel like they're kind of all competing for the face of the team.
Yeah.
I feel like Tatum's a man.
I do feel like he should be the face of the team. He's definitely the best player
Yeah.
on the team, hands down.
So do you think he's a face?
I think he is the face, and if he's the face, why doesn't he have the ball?
That's a
in his
fact.
hands?
I feel you. I feel you.
He didn't have the ball in
I
his
feel
hands.
you.
He didn't touch the ball. Wide open on that play, right?
I didn't
But
even
Smart
see
already
it.
lost the ball before that anyways, but it's just like, make that man dribble the ball. Make him create the play. If we lose with the ball being in his hands, it's just like, that sucks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But exactly, man. You have to, 2 times, 2 different
Two
plays.
different
And
plays.
or Brown don't touch the ball in either play.
Yeah, bro, I'm watching the game. What is it? We were me, Cristo, and Emilio were working on the YouTube video, and it's like the 3rd quarter, and it's like, oh damn, Boston came back. We're like, oh they're up by 12. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, we're like, and we really weren't even paying attention. We literally looked back up, and it's like game over. Boston loses. We're like, what? What happened? Like,
All I seen was, I thought we had the game in the bag. I go in the kitchen, I start cooking. I see the game's kind of close. I think it was like 99-104. And Giannis is open for a 3. I'm like, he ain't gonna hit that splash. So I'm like, all right, we good. Next play, they come down splash again.
Yup.
And at the end of the day, in them plays, if you look back, Tatum wasn't touching the ball. Like,
Yeah.
Brown not touching the ball. Why is the ball not in your best player?
That's a fact.
I just don't understand, but I don't know. Like, I'm not no NBA analyst or something. I don't know.
so you think they can? You think they got it? They can come back?
I definitely think they can come back, but I just feel like people underestimated the Bucks just because they don't have Middleton. I feel like
I underestimated them. I'll say
Giannis
that.
is the best player in the league.
I agree with
I
that.
think Giannis is the best. People say KD. People say LeBron's still the best. You can have that argument, but I feel like Giannis got the title last year. People gonna hate on him regardless. It's kind of like a LeBron situation where it's like, how great do I have to be? You know, like, what do I have to do to prove myself?
Yeah.
Giannis proved it last year. He comes back this year. He's proven it in this series.
He's winning.
Like,
I just look at it. The
It's
motherfucker just wins.
unguardable. He's literally the Greek freak. That's what they call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man, the Greek freak. Like, you can't guard that. So
I look at it like Boston, like you already slayed the giant. You took KD and Kyrie out. Not just took them out, but literally like dominated them.
now you're
4
playing
straight
the
games.
upcoming king. Giannis is like, I feel like
I would, if I'm Jason, I'm putting KD and Kyrie above them. I mean, am I wrong?
Tatum.
Yeah.
Tatum and who?
As far as like the Celtics looking at it as a challenge as far as the Nets or Bucks.
So
facing
in terms
them.
of the duo, the duo with like Tatum and Brown.
Yeah.
Kyrie, I would say that too. I just feel like the Nets
Like
were
you
way
got
out
through
of-
the worst part already. You
The
know.
Nets were way out of sync just because the season they had.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
They couldn't catch a break. They had too much going on. Which I feel like they'll do big things next year, but this just wasn't the year. Everybody knows when you watch ball, like it's all about chemistry at the end of the
It
day.
is.
It's the playoffs. Playoffs, everybody's playing like 100%.
Yeah.
It's full gas, so we'll see what they do next year. But
What do you think of the Grizzlies getting up by 50 fucking 5
On the Warriors?
at one point?
it's all good. Golden State just gonna go back home.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see the Grizzlies beating them. I think Warriors is a team to beat, honestly.
I think the Warriors. I don't know, man. The Warriors they've looked really fucking bad the last couple of games.
I think
And I was thinking, I'll say this. It's like and I was thinking this watching the game. It's like to a certain point you have to stop saying that was just a bad night because it's happening every
night.
single night at this point. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like,
happening every night. They were up 3-1. They got 3 games in the bag.
but in the first game, or first game, no, I think they all played good. But the game that Memphis won, yeah, then Ja was there. That's the game it started where I think I remember Poole, Clay, and Steph shot a combined 6 for 29 from 3.
And that was also the game Gary Payton got hurt.
That is the game Gary Payne got hurt.
Presence defensively.
I forgot he was out.
Yeah,
That's
he's out
true.
for
I
the
forgot
whole-
he was
he's
out.
for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
It's a big presence defense because we know Steph don't got good defense.
So is Ja, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Ja's out the rest.
He's not necessarily out for the rest of the playoffs, but like I guess she's questionable game by game.
Questionable
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
game by game.
So we'll see. But they got a good record without him. But I don't think they can win without him either. So
That's a fact. I think the Warriors they want some extra tickets. They said, send it back to Golden State. Get us some extra money.
I think they're just gonna Golden State, bro. It's gonna be hard to stop them again, especially at home. Like,
okay, so what do you think about the Warriors and Suns series? What do you think that's gonna look like? Booker's an assassin.
he is.
But Booker's a big dog now.
I don't know, man. I feel like I slept on the Suns last year. I'm gonna sleep on them again this year. I like Chris Paul. I hope he somehow gets that ring, but like it's just too many other good players out here right now, man. It's a hard journey to get that ring now. It is.
It is.
The Suns look good this moment, and then next moment it's just like they just look okay to me. But at the same time, I don't watch a lot of Suns basketball. I really don't.
That's a fact. Same.
It's definitely possible. I mean, they the 1 seed for a reason. I feel like so.
They've been the best team in basketball the past 2 years, in my opinion. It's just like you said. I think this is the first time in a while the NBA is actually like balanced. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is probably the first year in a while where I watched so many games.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of tuned out. I was only watching college basketball. Like now it's like I can watch an NBA game.
Dude, like you could turn it on every single night and like a superstar's on TV pretty much.
Yeah.
Type stuff. And you know
That's
who's
true.
Yeah. You know who's really quiet? Jimmy Butler has been balling, bro.
I sleep on Jimmy.
Has
I
he
love
been balling
Jimmy
for
Butler.
real?
He has been
I
balling.
put like 40-something one game.
Yeah, he's the
In
only
the series?
Yeah, he's done it a couple times. I think I saw a stat the other day. He's the only player I think averaging over 25 points plus 50% from the field.
Nobody talks about it. The media chooses who they want to.
They do.
Yeah, they
he's not a
do.
flashy player. He goes and gets his buckets and
Fundamental.
plays defense.
Yeah.
He will have a good game when you'll turn on SportsCenter and they're talking about LeBron being in Cancun. Like they don't
Dancing.
address Jimmy at all. They never talk about what the Heat's doing. The only time they talk about the Heat was because Hero got 6th Man of the Year.
Yeah.
But when do they talk about the Heat?
Never.
They don't. Have you watched a couple of those Heat games in 6
I
games?
actually just went out and watched the other one where they just smacked the 76ers.
Yeah, you see, there's not even like fans aren't even at the games.
Yeah, I seen.
I saw that shit. I'm like,
I don't know
what?
what's going on.
Empty.
I don't know what's
empty.
going on there at all. I thought it was like a first half thing because they said Miami traffic is crazy, so people take a lot. Third quarter, nobody's there.
Everyone's still there.
Nobody's there. You can see the red seats. I don't know what's going on.
You said Miami traffic.
That Miami
Everybody,
traffic.
Miami traffic is crazy. So it takes them like an extra hour. Basically, but yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I guess because they don't have that superstar player. They're just a really good team overall. They have individual players.
Yeah. Clutch.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'll let both of you answer this. It don't matter. But what's some of the goals you have for yourself? I guess Tyler, for your brand for like the next year or the rest of the year for like photography and stuff.
For my brand, Stony Mountain, within the next year, I want to see my brand just reaching everybody. Every episode that we have, every drop that we have, I'm talking about something new. Stony Mountain's having a new addition. We met somebody that, loves our brand and we can give them stuff. We've actually sent a few care packages out. So hopefully the people that we've sent them to really loves the brand and the ideas and the clothings that we've shown them, the threads, But yeah, the next year I just want to touch a whole bunch of people. I want to make sure that everybody knows what Stony Mountain is.
Oh, yeah, bro, I love that. Like, you're not, like, even with the podcast and stuff, like I said, you made me take a step back. Just like, you're solely focused, like, literally on the work. You could give a damn about everything else that comes, like the money, the followers, the likes, like,
Passionate about it. That's
yeah,
what it
facts,
For real,
literally.
bro.
I
Yeah.
love that shit. And you make me take a step back and actually really, like, it's about the work.
Yeah.
Which it is, Well, what about you?
I feel like the next step for me, at least, is just kind of, I want to not be, I guess, in the camera too much in terms of my content, and just, I have so many ideas instead of just trying to set up my camera and like push out my ideas of what I want with me. I want to just film a bunch of other people. I kind of looked at it, it's like almost being, I talked to my boys about it, it's like my goal, low key, is to almost be like the Cole Bennett, Cole Bennett?
Yeah.
Hell
Almost
yeah.
like
Lyrical
the Cole
Lemonade.
Bennett he does music videos and stuff, like the Cole Bennett of fitness videography. I feel like I could take it to that next level where it's just not,
Hell yeah, bro.
not just
Hell
basic
yeah.
That's
fitness
dope, bro.
videos, but just like content people actually want to watch with fitness, So
Because like now that you said Cole Bennett, bro, he's super creative. So I'm thinking of you like putting that creative spin on fitness, and that shit's beautiful.
Like at the end of the day, it's just kind of finding something that somebody else really isn't doing, which I hope nobody goes out there and tries to steal my ideas. Since I'm
Facts.
and
Facts.
stuff, but yeah, just kind of just take that step and do different stuff. Like Cole Bennett, he like if you see his videos, visuals, stuff like that, like it's insane. Two people I look up to for like music videos and stuff is Cole Bennett and A$AP Rocky, and both of their videos are insane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
content out there where people watching and they're like, yo, is this a fitness video or is this a music video?
Yeah.
What is going on, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? But at the same time, you're sitting watching this, you're just like, geez, maybe I need to get my ass in the gym real quick. Like you watching, you're inspired. By
Yeah.
so,
At the same time, you're like, oh, well, this was dope as fuck. Let me take my ass in the gym for real.
What I gotta do to get a video?
Yeah.
I want to work out, get my body looking good and stuff. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. That's dope as fuck, and that's a good ass goal too.
Yeah.
You know.
Where do you
I
see
like that.
yourself with 1% better in the next year?
Honestly, like this next year, I just want to keep applying pressure at the podcast because I really feel like the podcast can. When I envision the podcast, I look like 5 years from now, and I just see us like shooting episodes wherever we want, almost getting damn near anyone we want.
Yeah.
And I feel like the podcast can really, really do great things, and especially having people like Dre on here and shit like that. For 1%, that's like the fitness stuff. Obviously, I'm just keep doing that. But I guess in regards to like goals, I'm really just focused on getting like the behind the scenes stuff right now, like personal trainer certification, real estate license, and then the like 1%. My dream is to open a gym. So that's the main goal of all of it, and that's why I'm getting the personal trainer certification and the real estate license so I can run with those for a couple years, build up clients in both fields, and then hopefully 2 to 3 years, I'll be able to evaluate a property, be able to look at a property and be like, oh, that'd be a good spot for a good price to put a gym in and make profit off of it. And then I have a bunch of clients behind me who I've already been training and just bring them over. So I guess, like this year or like the rest of this year, it's just like doing more behind the scenes stuff, like educating myself more. And as always, sharpening the mental. Mental is, I'm realizing every day, mental is the most important thing.
It is.
No matter what. How do you view that, like your mental and like mental health and things along that?
Definitely, especially since I guess we kind of live in a culture where everybody's always like all gas, no breaks type stuff.
Yeah.
You look at successful people and they're just like, I don't sleep. I only sleep like 4 hours a night and stuff like that. But at least for me personally, I'll crash. Like I know I'll crash. So it's just kind of taking that reflection and realize, oh, I feel this way because I need to just take a little step back. Like today, I do need to take that little break. Everybody's different. Like you can't be that person pushing 12 hours a day just because they're pushing 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Just take that reflection. Realize if you're feeling off, it might be for a reason. Like you were just up the past 3 days and only slept like 6 hours.
Yeah. Not eating or nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I watched one. It was a Joe Rogan podcast episode. He actually sat down with a neuroscientist, a sleep neurologist. And like he was like dissecting how important sleep is, and he said one thing that really like it's still like I go to it. It's like right in front of my brain because like obviously we just met, but I'm the person where it's like I don't need sleep. I'll just keep going and going and going and going until literally Tyler see me. We've been chilling. He'll look up, then look over, and I'm asleep. Literally, I'll just
like
pass the fuck out. And it's like I just push and push. It's like he said something. He's like, as long as man has been around, man on earth, and we haven't found a way around sleep yet, you don't think that we would have found a way around it by now out of all the other things we've created? Cars, planes, technology, phones, all this stuff. And if you really think about it, it's a fact. It's like it's a way of nature. Like you need to rest.
It's a necessity. It's a necessity, bro.
Yeah, and you're big on that. You always try to tell me to get some sleep.
Cause I see how fast you're going. You gotta stop and fill up on gasoline sometime.
Yeah, and I'm starting to look. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, especially working out and stuff, going to the gym.
Oh yeah, bro.
You gotta recover.
Yeah.
You have to sleep to recover.
Bro, what is it? I actually saw my body because they'll tell you like if you don't take a break, your body would literally force you to take a break. Yeah. I actually saw that happen, and like bro, the first 73 days of the year, I didn't take a rest day, bro. And it's like all of a sudden,
7 days a week type.
yes, bro. First, bro, I'm talking
73
about
straight.
73 straight, bro. I didn't take. I was just. It wasn't even like going like crazy strength training, but I just go in there and I like just. One day I'd get on Stairmaster for like 20 minutes and I'd do a core workout, maybe like light or something. But it's like 73 days straight. I was applying pressure. It's like something just happened. It still hurts. It's like something happened in my wrist where I couldn't lift shit. It's like my body literally told me like, okay, if you don't want to stop, I'll fucking make you stop. Like we'll make you stop then. Yeah. So it's like, I'm just, going through life, we learn things. It's literally a day-to-day process.
It is.
Learn something new every day. And sleep's essential. Sleep, fucking Malik's in the back. But Malik don't go nowhere if he don't got his 8 hours. He makes sure he gets his 8 hours of rest.
I'm the same way, man. Like, my roommates, like, they be up. And, like, anytime they have somebody come over, right, it's past, like, 11. They be like, where Dre at? Like, you know where I'm at? I'm in my room. I might not be asleep, but I'm laying in my bed. I'm recovering. Like, I can't be. I can't. Get up, bro. You want to see me grumpy? Like, come on now, bro.
That's a fact. But the thing is, bro, like, I really had to hit the reset button because it's like I felt it literally like a couple days ago. I like felt like all the pressure, everything. I was like, I just need to hit the reset button. And I got literally a full night's rest last night. I got 8 hours, and bro, I felt amazing. Today, bro. I do feel the difference, bro. It's like right after we shoot this, I'm going home and getting in bed.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm getting those hours.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, bro. Absolutely. But this was a great episode, man.
Yeah, it has.
We had the whole hookup. We're in the barbershop with it.
Yes, sir.
Y'all see it.
I'll see it.
Dre, you were a great guest, bro.
Yeah, brother.
Love having you.
Having me on here.
Thank you so much.
Of course,
I always
man.
wanted, like, me and my boys used to talk back in the day about, like, doing a little podcast. I was never really down, but, like, it's dope to just at least to be on.
Yeah,
with,
bro.
like,
Yeah.
speaking to the mic.
For sure.
Yeah, bro. Anything else you want to say or anything you got coming or you want to touch on?
I don't want to talk about anything coming just because people plot on what you're doing.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Bro, I swear to God.
Definitely do. Anytime I just put stuff out, like, I start posting a lot of things with just, like, my close friends with my boys just to get their support, give me input. But just, like I said, be on the lookout for more content with other people, not including me. I'll be the man behind the scenes. I love that. So.
All right, you can
Hell
shoot
yeah.
stuff for group chat convos. You're
Yeah.
always welcome.
Hey, you never know.
Got some crispy clips, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Got it.
Hell yeah.
Down for whatever. So, yeah.
Bet.
But yeah, man, this was a pleasure.
We
We appreciate
appreciate
having
you.
you on. Definitely,
Hell yeah.
when shit starts popping off everything, you definitely getting on here again. All that stuff.
Till
But
next time.
Until next time.